you just finished up your third season of going through OTAs and stuff like that now, man, getting ready to start into it. You know what I mean? So you ain't young anymore, man. You've been doing this thing. So how was this go around for you, man, at OTAs? And what's your confidence level like getting ready for this upcoming season?
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, I'm trying to always try to put myself forward in the best ways, and I changed my work ethic a little bit this off season with, how does the punting training go? Going into my third year now, I do realize I don't have to kick as much. So,
Which
just trying to do
yes.
yeah, like try to kick in the off season just like it is the regular season a little bit more of, getting in the regular 17-week flow of just, kicking 2-3 times a week. And just, I've always been big on being with my long snapper. So me and Christian are in the facilities just about every day still. I mean, I'm in Pittsburgh right now. I could have did it live in the office, but didn't know where I was going to be.
We have those capabilities now.
We're expanding. We're growing. All right. Eventually, we're gonna get to the point where you'll be in studio. All right. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. Yeah.
At some point, man. At some point, I can't wait to see it. Definitely can't wait to see it. I hope I'm one of the first ones on there.
Hey, absolutely, man. Absolutely. You definitely gonna have an invite. 100%, man.
Yeah, facts. But it's been pretty good though. This offseason has been well. We got a lot of new guys in special teams this year too.
Yeah.
So getting to be able to see those guys, especially in the OTA setting and stuff, is more, a little bit more laid back to where everybody can kind of be more vocal and help on the field instead of worrying about, game time or game reps or, game planning and stuff like that. So, it's that time of the year where it's kind of like an in-between thing. You're ready to get to it, but at the same time, you feel like your work's not fully done yet before you get to camp. So, still definitely on the grind. But, I've definitely found strides in myself. I've definitely got my confidence up, especially now from 2 years ago, especially too, man. Like that rookie year it's real stressful. And,
it's that first
mine had a lot of
year,
outside stuff. Yeah, it is. Mine had a lot of outside stuff, but, looking back on all of that now, I wouldn't have wanted to change anything about it. I told myself I'm going to get exactly what I need to out of whatever happens to me. And that's definitely what I've gotten. My motivation is there always, but the discipline always has to take over because, some people sometimes don't realize, but, as an athlete in the NFL, like it's kind of year round.
No, it is. It definitely is, man.
And sometimes, like I'm trying to tell my girlfriend, I'm like, girl, look, I love you to death, but I can't keep going to all these workout classes with you because it's just not the same. I'm like, bro, she's taking me to the boxing classes and stuff.
Nah.
I've never really done that before.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? Let me just get some extra cardio in, and I started going more and more. I felt better the more I've gone, but I'm like, man, like it's not the same type of workload. So and I try to tell her too, I'm like, hey, you work out for fun, but I work out as a job. Yeah. And I try not to make it seem like that. And that's why I try to break it up a little bit and, do other type of workouts and stuff that you work on muscles and stuff that you aren't using as much. Mm-hmm. So, just trying to break the norm up a little bit, trying to do different stuff. Definitely been playing a lot more golf than I was last year too. And, just trying to cherish.
That's also still good. I mean, that's still good for you, man. So that's nothing wrong
with that.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
absolutely.
The terminology and everything about golf and punting or kicking in general is just very, very similar. So it kind of keeps me sane and keeps me whole of, I already kind of know what I'm doing wrong as soon as I hit that ball with the club. It's the same way kind of like when it comes off my foot.
Yeah.
So, it's...
Yeah, I mean, hit it off the toe or something.
Yeah, it's all the same thing. Hit inside on it, you hit outside of it. The ball basically does the same thing coming off the foot as well. So, it's something that I definitely use for a mental side more than just a pleasure side out of golf because it does make me, think pretty critical of what I need to do before a shot and, how am I going to be able to hit it and stuff like that. Basically, same stuff that you would see on a football field with a punt. And, just being able to find something that also keeps you in that mental block zone of just getting after it and just being mentally focused, just doing small stuff like that. I've been trying to, get myself more mentally prepared than physically because I know the physical attribute will take care of itself as long as you put the work in. But that mental side, going into year 3, it's always a big year for people. And that's where you really see big leaps in careers.
No, facts.
I mean, all of that boils down to just how much can you focus on it and what are you willing to do. That's all Coach T says. It's not about all of the talents all of us got, because we wouldn't be in the building if we didn't have that. It's about what you're willing to do to win a game. What are you willing to do for your brother, stuff like that. So I'm more focused on what are you willing to do with what I already do in the game of football, and just trying to find ways I can just make myself better with that, and we'll be a better team on special teams for sure for that too.
No, big facts, man. And boy, when you said it's not what you're capable of, but what you're willing to do, I started having flashbacks. I said, boy, that's Coach T. God, dog, that's Coach T, man.
I mean, look, man, like I'm into my third year now and saying the same terminology stuff that you said. It's stuff that heard when you were playing. Yes. He's still the same person. Like, I try to tell people that all the time. Like you know exactly what you're getting with Coach T.
No, 100%, man.
He wants you to feel that.
Yeah.
I think that presence also, he wants us to be the same way. He wants us to show them exactly what they're going to get week in and week out. What can you do routinely? He literally just says routine players make plays routinely. Mm-hmm. That's all it is. You just do that, man. You make a life out of this thing for as long as you want.
Yeah, just do this part every single time consistently, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, man. That consistency is still trying to get there, man. But I'm extremely excited for this year. Third one, you get into that third year, I can kind of get a flashback to college, and I'm like, I kind of remember going into my junior year and trying to tell myself, I'm like, all right, it's got to start being that push for myself. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly where I'm at. And all I got to do now is just really put my head down and just narrow down on what really matters. And, try to just get back into that same reflection of myself 4 years ago, trying to be into that now. And, just put my best foot forward, man. Just doing it not for myself, man. Just doing it for the team, doing it for the organization, the fans, everybody that's out there that's under that Steelers umbrella. That's all I care about.
Let's go.